Chris Van Dyke got off to a good start Friday night, qualifying for the pole in his bid to win 3 out of 3 races at Kingsport Speedway. That is until he rolled a 6 on the inversion dice, and that put him on the outside of row 3 for the start of the race. That put Zeke Shell on the pole. Beside him, the number 60 of Justin Fontaine from Fletcher, North Carolina, inside the second row, Kingsport's Ronnie McCarty, and beside him, the number 19 of Chad Fincham. And we see to the inside of the 15 of Van Dyke is Scott McGrady. On the start, Shell got a great jump. You see McCarty inside of Fontaine there, just pulls away first and second place, off to a great start. Fontaine had trouble getting started, falls back right in the path of Van Dyke, slows up Van Dyke just a bit. A little side-by-side action there. Van Dyke finally does clear Fontaine, but it was Shell and McCarty out front early going. You see the 94 of Luke Fox spins to bring out the first caution, tighten the field back up. 15 laps in, that wouldn't be the last we'd see of Luke Fox. On the restart, it's Shell on the pole on the start, and McCarty to his outside, McGrady and Lee Tissett. Once again, Zeke Shell and Ronnie McCarty pull away. Tissett follows them. Towards the end of this green flag run, however, it looked like Lee Tissett was starting to gain a little bit on McCarty, putting the pressure on him. And look who's right there behind him in 4th place, Chris Van Dyke. Another spin by Luke Fox brings out the caution just after the halfway point in the race. 31 laps in. We got Shell out front still, McCarty behind him, Lee Tissett, Chris Van Dyke, Chad Fincham, and Ryan Stiltner, who had just been at South Boston in the Denny Hamlin Invitational the night before. Finished 14th. A little bit more side-by-side action for the lead. Ronnie McCarty not quite willing to give it up as easy as before. And I think we see he actually does take the lead here. Zeke Shell finally does clear the pack, but you see Lee Tissett not so easily swayed by McCarty, side by side still. And there's Fincham and the 15 of Van Dyke. Another spin, that happens to be Fontaine, to bring out another caution. Zeke Shell was getting tired of seeing these cautions come out by this point, as good leads being wiped away. But he kept restarting great. Another good restart. McCarty's still there. Fincham putting on the pressure, 3 wide. And Shell clear, McCarty clear. Side by side, Lee Tissett and Chad Fincham, and then Van Dyke and Stiltner back there behind him, McGrady. The top 7 cars really kept it close throughout most of the race. Any one of these top 7 cars capable of winning. But then we see again, Shell has cleared. Oh, and there's Luke Fox again with the spin. And the old rule is you cause 3 cautions, and you get parked. And I can't say for sure that's what happened, because I didn't have to listen to the officials, but I'd be willing to bet that's what happens right here. Luke Fox is parked for the night. Final restart. Something happens to Tissett. He falls back just a bit. You could throw a blanket over the top 5 cars. Oh, and McCarty gets pushed to the outside. Fincham working the inside now. Fincham and Van Dyke. Shell still in the front there. Van Dyke does clear Fincham, a little bit of rubbing there. Lee Tissett takes advantage of the lost momentum, and so does Zeke Shell. You see he's almost a half straightaway ahead. And he's leveling that battle between Van Dyke and Tissett. And in the closing laps, Van Dyke does finally clear Tissett. He sees Shell off there in the distance saying, "Hey, somebody bring Luke Fox back out here. We need another caution." But although he does close the gap a little bit, here at the end we see the focus. Dang camera. White flag is out. Van Dyke is closing the gap just a bit. And we hear from Shell. He seemed to be having some mechanical problems after the halfway point, and he said his car was just about done as he crosses the finish line to take the checkered flag. The group behind me, sitting behind me in the grandstands, are the Regulators. They're a sponsor of Shell. They were very happy with the outcome.
There's a lot of crazy driving, from wheel handling cars, drivers. Everybody done a heck of a job keeping them off the wall and off top of each other, and on 4 tires upside down. This crew's worked good. We started 6, we've worked our way up to 3rd, back to 6th, and we came back to 2nd. We were coming after you, Zeke. Look over here. I'm coming, but just ran out of laps. A couple more, I believe we'd have had him.
Yeah, I feel really good about it, especially since the alternator started going out about halfway through the race. The car actually died right here. It stopped running. I didn't cut it off, guys. This car quit right here in Victory Lane. I know Van Dyke tries to, pump everybody up saying he only needed a couple more. I don't know if the car would have made it to the next turn. He was coming and he was coming fast, but that's what these 2 red cars are here for, just to put on a great show, finish 1st and 2nd.